Welcome into the DML Network. It's your boy Expert, and I got the OG Chris Murray with me. We in Los Angeles, EA Play right behind us, and we're gonna get a chance to see Madden 20 for the first time, Chris. We was here last year. Myself and Nasty Noob came. We saw Madden 19, but now you in the building. You're gonna get to play your boy Expert first in Madden 20. What's the most important thing to you when you see Madden 20 that you want to see changed from what we saw in 19?
It's a couple things, but if I had to choose one, I would honestly have to say cause I'm a wide receiver guy. You know, in the DML, I love my wide receiver.
Right,
so
Mr. Spam himself.
Spam himself, but I would want to see change the reaction to some of the wide receivers reacting to the ball. We know some games where we have issues with when you're overthrowing a wide receiver and he's don't have no chance at getting the ball, but some of those balls that are catchable, where he's just don't have no reaction at all, where the ball is like literally right here, a couple feet above him, and he's jumping, doing that stupid animation that none of us like seeing. But I would definitely like to see the wide receiver reaction to the ball change, and I'm hoping that they hit that one on the buzzer.
So I like that because it does need to be fixed in Madden 20. The number one thing for your boy Expert, I want the blocking AI to be better. So not only in running game, but also in pass protection.
Correct.
We see a lot of times where you have offensive linemen lose their responsibility. They running into each other, they blocking themselves, and they allowing that pressure to get in before you even get back and get set up as a quarterback. Also, if you run plays, a lot of times your fullback doesn't even know what he's supposed to do. He's just running around in the open field like he a part of the defense. So I think that's part of the things that for me that has to change is the blocking AI. And we'll talk to Clint tomorrow. First thing when we get into the venue, we're gonna ask him some of those questions of the changes that they've made to Madden. Now, they've already come out with some things like these X factors, superstar abilities. You're gonna see Patrick Mahomes line up. He gonna throw the ball 85 yards down the field. You're gonna see linebackers. One thing that they did adjust is linebackers not jumping 40 feet in the air to pick a ball off on a deep post. Some of those things have been changed. Do you like some of the changes that we've seen EA talk about already?
Yes.
And is it more of, now I gotta see it in action before I give this game the stamp of approval?
Yes, because every year we get hit with the perks of how the game has changed. Then when we get the game, it's a total complete opposite of what they mentioned. But if they could just, like you just mentioned, the quarterback lurking, whereas though they able to jump 23 feet in the air, which we all hate. Whereas you got that speed wide receiver where he's burning a linebacker down the field, and the user that's controlling him is able to undercut a route and just jump 23 feet in the air, which is ridiculous. That'd be something definitely, if they was able to change that and they stick to their word on that, we could definitely, number one, support to give it the stamp of approval, because that right there was causing a lot of frustration with a lot of people that plays the franchise move, and it's just ridiculous. But also the other fact that you mentioned, the X factor with some players being able to hold that and being able to utilize their special traits, like a Patrick Mahomes who, could drop back and scramble out and still have that 98 throwing power ability to get that ball down the field to a wide receiver and create plays. So I would like to see if they can be true to their word on the things that they're saying that they're going to bring to the game. Because if they do, and I play it, you play it, Mr. Dr. Dre himself behind the scenes playing, and we like it, get that stamp of approval, man.
So let's talk about that. Last year we came to EA Play, we got a chance to play it. Matter of fact, Dr. Dre and myself were the first two people in line to play Madden 19. The game that we got on release day for Madden 19 is not the game that we playing right now. It's completely different. And you talked about the CFM guys, us connected franchise mode players, where we're constantly dealing with a patch here, a patch there, and it feels like we're having to learn the game over again, and it's never the same game we play from month to month. Is that something you want to see changed, or do you still feel like EA needs to make those minute changes throughout the year to make sure we get the best game possible?
Like you can't, it's never going to be a perfect game. It's a video game. But what they can come up with is the best solution to make it as good for both sides / connect the franchise guys, also the MUT guys. So they got to sit there and please both crowds, because at the end of the day, they're getting the equal amount of guys that's playing. So I think that the game is going to require some patches to be made, but this is the thing right here. Whatever's not broke don't need to be fixed, and that's what problems sometimes they run into. Whereas though something that don't even need to be touched, they release a patch and next thing you know, it's affecting that. Like for example, when we first played Madden 19, man coverage was working.
Yeah.
You know, press coverage was working. The defense was working. You had to make guys on the offensive side of the ball have to come out and think. You know, not just sit there and run a million inside zones.
Yeah.
And get
Yeah.
7 to 10 yards. But when it's some reason when they patched up a couple other things, they took away some things that was working on the defensive side of the ball. So if
Right.
EA can figure out how to patch what needs to be fixed without affecting the things that's working, you can have a good game on our hands.
Well, we're not here just to play Madden.
Correct.
NBA Live will be in the building. We're going to talk with Prime 76, a guy that's been a good friend here for the DML network, and we're going to find out about NBA Live 20. They got some things in the works. We're going to try and talk to Erica as well, because I want to see what kicks her in the game, because shoes are so important when you play basketball, and so she's done a great job with that. But is there any other game maybe here at EA Play, whether it be Gears of War or any of those other games that we may see, because FIFA will also be in the building.
Good
you know,
game.
FIFA's a big
Good
thing.
game, good game.
Are you just more excited about finally getting on those Madden 20 sticks?
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm pumped. I'm actually pumped because I want to see what I'm about to pay for this year, and just to be able to have, you know, first access to being able to play a game and, you know, chop it up, of course, with y'all, be out here and have a good experience with y'all. I'm pumped to see it. I'm also pumped to see what else they release. Like you said, FIFA. FIFA is a good game. You know, I'm interested to see what Live is doing, even though I might not purchase Live. I'm just interested to see what EA's bringing to the table this year with all their platform, all their games, man.
Well, Chris Murray's gonna get to see your boy Expert first on the sticks. So, you know, he gonna take an L right off the bat of Madden 20 and start his cycle out that way. But guys, you do not wanna miss EA Play with your boys from the DML Network. Myself, Chris Murray, the Tone Dog, HBO, Publizi, the Schemer. Of course, we got Dr. Dre, Nasty Newt behind the scenes. We're all gonna be here tomorrow, the entire day. We're gonna be playing Madden. You're gonna see interviews from guys like Clint, like Ben Miller. We're gonna try and talk to Kralo. Of course, we'll have OSU from the Bomber League. We always chop it up with him, but it should be some great stuff, some good content right now at EA Play, and that's all day tomorrow. You don't wanna miss it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. On behalf of the DML Network, my boy Chris Murray, and of course Nasty Noob, it's your boy Expert, and we out.